Today, I want to tell you how useless our Nigerian government has made the Nigerian passport. It's heartbreaking, but everywhere in the country, everywhere in the world, once you're holding this, you're a thief, you're a criminal, you're a fraudster. You know, recently I tried to go to China with my friend. She's American, her daughter is American, and we were trying to go to China. Right. Now, her daughter got a 10 years visa when we went to the Chinese embassy. She has an American passport and a Sierra Leonean passport, but she decided to use a Sierra Leonean passport. She got the visa. But now, my turn, right? I have a Nigerian passport. I repeat again, her daughter got a 10 years visa to go to China. 10 years. She used a Sierra Leonean passport and she got no question asked. And guess what? We are all going together. It was processed for all three of us. The hotel booking was for three of us. The flight was for three of us. The paperwork we did was for all three of us. So they asked us to show a bank statement. I told them, listen, I'm not in Nigeria. I cannot extract my bank statement right now. Can I show you cash? They said yes. I showed $15,000 in cash. But this is the problem here. Because I'm holding this right here. Because you hold a Nigerian passport, the next thing is you're a thief. They see you as a criminal. They see you as a terrorist once you're holding this. My friend was not asked any question. Using a Sierra Leonean passport, she got the visa. Her daughter used an American passport. She got a 10-year visa. I have a Nigerian passport. The first thing they asked me was for police clearance. I had to go do police clearance just to travel to China. You know what the police clearance means? It means you are not a thief. You don't have criminal record. Literally.
I'm very sorry for your ugly experience. But my brother, let me tell you, the passport you are holding is not your problem. Nigeria government is not your problem. That nation, Nigeria, is not your problem. Your problem is your fellow Nigerians, your brother and sisters, both home and abroad. Beg them to stop their criminal activities. If not, very soon, even to enter Togo, Ghana, or Sierra Leone will be very difficult for Nigerians. Not because our country is bad, not because our passport is very poor, but because of our bad behavior. Go to South Africa, for example. Do you know the number of Nigerian youth in their prison for various criminal activities, ranging from drug trafficking to armed robbery to others? Go to Dubai, go and see what the likes of Hush Puppy did there, and how do you expect them to treat Nigerians? Go to that Asia continent you are talking about. Go to places like China, places like South Korea, places like Cambodia, another Cambodia or India. Do you know how many Nigerians are engaged in criminal activities over there? You go to South Korea, I heard of a story. Nigerian businessmen, I don't want to mention their tribe, they went there to do business and they paid that company with counterfeit. Business that worth millions of dollars, they miss original and fake counterfeit to pay those people. How do you expect that country to start looking at Nigeria? You go to India. Do you know how many Nigerian youth in their prison for drug trafficking? You thank God you said they ask you for police report because they want to know that you are not a criminal. They want to know that you are not a Yahoo. Go to Brazil. You all know about the Nigerian prince who sold fake airports to a Bazina bank for more than 220 million. How did you expect them to look at Nigerians in Brazil? Beg your fellow Nigerians, beg your brothers and sisters, come to this Europe. Come and see the criminal activities your fellow Nigerians engage themselves in. Even in that USA, go to Canada because we think we are smart. But little do we know that our action will lead to our detriment. You all Nigerians, you are the problem that you are facing. The passport is not the problem. The government is not the problem. Because Nigeria, if you check our GDP, we are one of the richest, if not the most richest country in Africa. They're supposed to treat us right. They're supposed to respect us. But our bad conduct, our criminal activities will not allow any country to welcome us to their land. So you all need to change your way. You all need to change your criminal activities because you think you are smart now wise pass. This is just the beginning.
You see, I don't know why some Nigerians, not all Nigerians, but I do not know why some Nigerians always want to come out and talk negative things about your own country. See, in everywhere, in every country, there is always a bad and there is always good. Every country in this world. There is a lot of European countries out there. There is a lot of even some African countries out there. Not that they are better more than Nigeria. There is even European countries, whether South America, the Middle East. Their country also have problem, but you will never see them to come out with their own passport to say a lot of things about their own thing. See, my brother, let me tell you, there is nothing like your own thing. That passport that you are holding, I'm not a Nigerian man, but sometimes I feel somehow when I see a lot of our own African country, we use our own thing to make it as if it is very, very bad, look down on our own thing. That sometimes you see a lot of Nigerians live in Ghana. Everything is not about government. Everything, some Nigerians, not all Nigerians, some Nigerians will complain about government. Every little thing. Some of you will complain about bad leadership. Yes, we know that there is a bad leadership. But sometimes, what are you also doing as individual as well? That is what the brother said. Some of you change your attitude. The way you behave out there, change your attitude. Do not always think that you are smart, you are this, you are that. Change your attitude. Not everything is about government. Yes, I know when it comes to some issues like this, you're going to say, yes, government. But the only thing, you see some Nigerians living in Kenya, they make videos, they can never talk good about your own country. You see Nigerians living in Italy, they will never talk good about your own country. You see some Nigerians living in Spain, you can never talk good about your own country. And you don't know that everything you come out to say bad against your own country, or are saying bad against yourself, those things come back to you again. If this man was to be a Kenyan man, or Zambia man, or Uganda man, or a Ghanaian man, came out like this to hold Nigeria passport, saying those kind of things, a lot of my Nigerian brothers and my Nigerian sisters will come out and attacking that person that we are Jan of Africa and we are this and we are that. It is your own brother. But when you go comment there, how many people are there to tell this brother the reality, to tell this brother the truth? That is nothing like your own thing. No matter what, you went to live in Italy and maybe you have Italian passport and you think that, oh, now Nigeria passport doesn't value again. Italian government can decide to take that passport from you anytime, any day. If you live in Spain and maybe Spanish people give you their passport, maybe you live there to qualify and maybe you get their passport and you think that your country passport doesn't value again. That passport you think that doesn't value, it is your property and nobody can take it from you. But if you have Spanish passport, you have British passport, anytime some least mistake, when you don't go against, you don't follow the rules in that country, they will take that passport from you, but they can never take your Nigerian passport. It's not everything about bad leadership. Yes, we know a lot of Nigerians always come out and say, well, it is bad leadership, it is bad. But sometimes you need to also check your own way of attitude sometimes. In life, when you always keep believing that, oh, I am the best, and you are not ready to accept your mistake and also work on yourself and keep blaming other people, nothing will ever change. So I'm just asking some of my brothers, my Nigerian brothers and my Nigerian sisters, why sometimes you only fight people that come and talk something about you, but your own people will you every day talk bad against your country? How do you want that country to be great? When youth of today, as Nigerian youth, you are not talking anything good about your country. Sometimes you even see Nigerian man wishing their own president to pass away. Why? Do you think other people are better than Nigeria? No. But sometimes it depends the way you do your things. It depends. So if you are blaming that, oh yeah, we know that, yes, the problem, leadership and all those kind of stuff. But why can't you also have a good attitude about yourself? Why you have to come out? There is no way. There is no way you will see a white man. There is no way you will see a white man, no matter how they have problem with their government. They will never come out. Do you know how that passport is? That passport that you hold, and you are talking a lot of things about that. Do you know how that passport is? Yes, we talk about, yes, Africa, we have a lot of this. But I always say, if you are someone in this life and you always don't wake up and face your own problem, and you want to give every single blame, it is about your government. Every single blame, it is about your government. You as an individual, you are not going anywhere. So please, I'm not in Nigeria, but when I see a Ghanaian coming, it's hardly for you to see Ghanaians, or for you to see Kenya, or for you to see Ugandans coming out. Even though these countries, if you want to talk something bad about their country, something, they will never speak English for other people to understand. Let's say Kenyans, if they want to talk about something about their government or about their thing, they will never speak English. Hardly for them to speak English for the whole world to know that this is what they are. They say their things. They speak their Swahili. Ghanaians, if they, no matter what Ghanaians, they do criticize their leaders. They do talk about a lot of things, but you will never see Ghanaians coming out to speak English, talking about some certain things like that. Even if you don't want to talk something that, things like that, they will speak in their own language, so other people will not understand what they are talking about. Why do you have to hold your own country passport, saying that this passport is rubbish, this passport is this? And some of you Nigerians, your own brother will come out and talk about this. But if it was maybe a Ghanaian man coming out to talk about this, so when you yourself will come out here and say you are giant of Africa, and the same you will come out and always, there is one guy in Ghana, there is no day this guy will talk something good about Nigeria. Don't you have family living in that country? Don't you have family living in your country? Or if you do not have family, you want to be in that country that where you are, and you will never return back to your country one day. I do believe that you will. So how can that country become great when you are not always speaking something good about your own country? Someone is always asking me that, can't you make your video without messing the name of Nigeria? How can we make video without messing the giant of Africa? If you say you are giant of Africa, you need to be always ready for everything. So we'll keep to talk and messing the name in the giant of Africa, and we are praying for you guys to get light. You guys to get light. My prayers is for you guys to get light, so Janetta will have peace of mind in Nigeria. So, my lovely Nigerian brothers and my Nigerian sisters, your passport, it is your property. No matter what, do not come out to be talking things like this. Things like this, how do you want other people to respect you when you don't respect what you have, when you don't value what you have, my brother? If you have something to face, go and face the government. Thank you for always watching. One love.